Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Just sending out the bat signal in the Discord for those who YouTube notifications be lagging. How y'all doing? I'll drop something in the chat so I can see who here. So I can see who here. Let me share my screen over there in Discord. Then we can get to it. Who else? Let me get my pictorials up. Okay. Good morning, here to learn and share. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. What's going on, Tish? What's going on, Will? What's happening, Rhonda? What's going on, Deborah? What's happening, Deborah? What's up, FC? What's going on, Seawalk? What's going on? And to everybody else who didn't drop anything in the chat, how y'all doing today, man? Good morning. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, please allow me to say welcome. If it's not the first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I still want to say welcome, but give you a nice hearty, well, thank you for always tuning in to Tim's Tidbits. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., a.k.a. Aranya Grande. For those who don't hablo español, that's Big Spider, you feel me? Or Spider Big. What's going on, man? You are now in tune to the overnight price action review. You feel me? Now, oh, I see some. I see Wicked Wacky pulled up. What's up, Wicked Wacky? What's up, Lump? What's going on? Rap Raposa trade. What's happening? Let's get into it, man. Without further delay. And as I further delay you, if you happen to be in the mindset of wanting to trade a prop firm, Apex is running 90% off now. And I have a link. I have an affiliate link down there. So if you sign up, I appreciate if you use that link. Thank you to whoever it was that signed up yesterday and signed up for like 5 accounts. You know what I'm saying? They signed up for like 5 accounts. I got a text. I appreciate you for using my link. 90% off. Can't beat it if you know how to trade. Can't beat it. Yes. And this is not sponsored by Apex. Let me say this. I've been seeing a whole lot of people on Al Gore's internet complain and talk about Apex denying their payouts. You're being a complete idiot. They tell you all of the rules that you have to follow in order to get a payout. So they say you can't have one day can't be more than 30% of your total P&L. Right? So if your total P&L is $4,000, in one of those days, you had $1,000 day, guess what you're not going to be able to do? You're not going to be able to withdraw money during that time because one day is larger than 30% of your total P&L. So Don't fall into the hype that y'all see online. These people tell me Apex won't pay me out. I made $10,000 and they won't let me get my money. You ain't telling that you put on 15 contracts and made $10,000 in one day and then start trading micros the other 9 days and then try to withdraw the $10,000. Read the rules. Read the rules before you start whining and complaining. Like it was somebody in the gang that was, hey, Apex didn't count my trading day. And he was trading on a Sunday during a holiday. They tell you, if you trade on Sunday during holidays, your trade ain't going to count until the next day. Read the rules, people. Welcome. You from Brazil. Welcome to the gang. Thank you for hanging out with us in Brazil. Over there in Brazil. What's going on, E-Rock? Yeah, I said what's up to everybody. What's up, Hef, in the Discord? I see you. Hey, get out of the way, Tim. Move out the way. Let's get into the overnight price action. Let's go to 15-minute candles. I like watching it on the 15-minute candles. It gives me enough detail and it ain't missing too much. Let's find 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Tim, why you look for 6 o'clock? Because that's when hey, I love you back. I love you back. How you doing? I appreciate that. All the way from Brazil. Now, you only get one time to say I love you because my sweetie going to jump on you if you say it again. Hey, so we opened up here last night at 6 o'clock at 53.31.75. Then we had a small pullback. We pulled back down, made a relative equal low with this 4 o'clock candle. No, the candle that opened up right after the market closed came down, made an equal low with that candle there, right? Right out, well, not market close, but after the New York close, right? After the New York close, we came down and made an equal low to that candle there. Then we pushed back up and inverted the SIBI that we created on that thing down, right? So now, just want to clarify, right? When I say inverted, right, it's not an inverted fair value gap. It's an inversion fair value gap. That's the name of it. But I just say we inverted it, right? So every fair value gap that you invert is not going to be considered an inversion fair value gap. It's all based off the narrative, right? Y'all remember that. Don't try to make every concept work every time, because we don't trade patterns, right? We don't trade patterns. We trade price action, right? We trade price action. It's all about the narrative. Everything, every breaker ain't gonna be a breaker. Every order block ain't gonna be an order block. Because we don't trade patterns. We trade price action. It's all about the narrative and the draw. Draw is king. Okay, inverted the 630 SIBI that we created on the way down. Hung out there for a little bit, consolidated there a little bit. Then we had a push up, taking out the short-term buy side above that 6 o'clock candle. Got a closure above that buy side. Then we pulled back down, right? We came back down into the this order block and fair inversion fair value gap there. Remember the fair value gap that we inverted? We came back down into the order block and the inversion fair value gap there, right? Matter of fact, we came all the way to the low of the order block and then rejected back up, right? Rejected back up, respecting the larger order block over here. So, y'all know about the propulsion block. When you got the order block that's connecting to another order block. So this would be your propulsion block over there because it's inside another order block or touching another order block. And all right there, because when we came up here, traded above, right? That right there, boop, there you go. Then traded above, boop, there you go. All right. Respected that. Bodies of the candles respected that. Here we are here. As you see, the bodies here are skating along the top. I'm going to draw it out for those who can't see it quickly, right? I'm drawing out the inversion fair value gap here, right? I'm drawing it out. I'm going to leave it gray. I'm just going to darken it up a little so you can see it better. Now, that's your inversion fair value gap there. Okay, so we skate along the top of it inside this consolidation right here. Okay, and then at midnight, we push up and make an equal high to the Asian high. This 8:30 candle. We push up, make an equal high to the Asian high right here at 1 a.m. Then we pull back down into this volume imbalance and into the consolidation, right? You have, just pick you have a litany of stuff in here, right? Volume imbalances, order blocks, all of that. When you consolidate and expand away, right? You have an order block at or near the equilibrium of the consolidation, right? What in the world was that? Oh, that's Hef unmuted, making noise over there. Sound like somebody was blowing me a kiss. Yeah, don't be over there blowing me no kisses, Hef. And then we at 3 a.m. we expanded up, taking out the buy side above the consolidation over here, tapped into the liquidity pool, and then we quickly reversed. Right? Somebody put in the chat and tell me what this is. We've seen it a million times. We've seen it a million times before. What is this move right there called? Somebody put it in the chat for me. All right? Somebody tell me what that move is called. The market is open. The market is open. The market is open. If you're going to trade, please trade safely. If you're not going to trade, please take a copious amounts of notes so you can go back and study what you saw today and apply to your future trading endeavors. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Now, that it is manipulation, but what is the move called? What is the move called? What's the name of the move? Judas swing. There you go, Hef. There you go, Hef. Hef said Judas swing if y'all couldn't hear him. AMD, that is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. That is that too. But what is the move called? Hef has given it to us. He said Judas swing. It is a Judas swing, right? What makes it a Judas swing? We accumulate it or consolidate it, right? Right? We consolidate it and we manipulate it, and then we reversed, right? So we consolidated, expanded, and reversed. That's one of the two ways that IPTA will deliver price, right? One of the two ways that IPTA and mentees, we was just talking about this. I know we're going to do a video on it, but here it is in living color. We just talked about it yesterday when we stayed on in the Discord after the live stream. Remember when I drew the things out? I said IPTA delivers price. We're going to be studying it in breakers, mitigation blocks, IPTA, and 3 more videos. I said IPTA delivers price. It will consolidate, expand, retrace, deliver, or it will consolidate, expand, reverse, retrace, deliver, right? And what, look, see this pattern, the second pattern I drew right there, looking at this pattern right here, right? What do? We consolidated, expand, reverse, retraced, and delivered to the sell side. Right there. We just talked about it yesterday. Does this not look the same? Does that not look the same? Golly gee willikers, this stuff really works. Yes. Yes, it does. Okay. Now where was I? Where was I? Where was I? Okay, yeah, Judy swing. Had the Judy swing, so we took out the buy side. We took out the buy side here on the 3 a.m. counter. We pushed up, took out the buy side. Then we came down, attacking the sell side, and we pushed back up into the midnight price. Right, we pushed back up into the midnight open, which was 52 32 53 32 50. Okay, and then we dirty dog trick, right? Dirty dog trick. We came down, touched the new week opening gap, and then we quickly moved back up into the imbalance of the Judas swing. Dirty dog trick, right? And this was done like from during the London, we created the Judas swing. And here during like the London low period, when you're going into the London lunchtime, right? Peep the dirty dog trick, just like during the New York lunchtime, price will, you know what I'm saying, attack a low or a high and continue, right? So we came down here, we pushed back up to midnight, did not touch the breakaway gap here, did not touch it. It became because we had a SIBI and a SIBI back to back, pushed up, closing in this SIBI, actually inverted that SIBI, touched midnight, dropped down, took out the sell side, and then this is at 5:30, and then from 5:30 up until 7 a.m. we pushed back up into the SIBI from 4 o'clock. And notice how all the bodies stayed inside that SIBI from 4 o'clock. And then at 8:15, we dropped it like it's hot and came all the way down to the sell side, touching the sell side. Now that we've touched the sell side and rejected off, if the bearishness is to continue, right, you want to be looking at this. Remember that inversion fair value gap? Now it's a reclaimed fair value gap now, and it's right in line with a new SIBI here, right? It's a new SIBI there. So you're watching that area right there for price sensitivity if price decides it wants to draw back up into there. Keep in mind, it's a stone's throw away from midnight. So price could very well get above midnight before selling off if the bearishness is to continue from here. Or it could just be a trend day to the downside and just keep on going. You never know. Let's look at the higher time. That's the end of the overnight price action. Let's look at the higher time frame. Higher time frame, we've repriced all of these. This 4 hour, by the way, we've repriced all of these imbalances. The liquidity voids, the volume, liquidity voids, volume imbalance, fair value gaps on the 4 hour time frame. We repriced all of that with this 2 o'clock 4 hour candle from yesterday. Now we're trading back down into it. We've taken out the low of the day. So you'll be watching to see how it treats this area here. See if we start to close below this area here, right? That area there. If we close below that area there on a 4 hour basis, just watching to see how this plays out. If we close below this area here on a 4 hour basis, right, that would signify, yes, that there is weakness there. And if we close below that on a 4 hour basis, my attention will be brought to this area right here, that swing low right there. All right, that's where my attention will be drawn to if we close below that area there on a 4 hour basis. Especially if we start to create SIBIs coming down. If we start to create SIBIs coming down, then those SIBIs would be an area of interest for me to take some type of move like that. That is it. Does anyone have anything for me? That concludes the overnight price action review. Let me do it again. That concludes the overnight price action review. Does anybody have anything for me? It's 9:37. We're getting quicker and quicker with them. Does anyone have anything for me? Nothing? Okay. Silence is golden. Silence is golden. All right. Man. The dollar has some crazy 5-minute wicks. Look at these 5-minute candles from this morning, from 9 and 9:05. Dollar has some crazy candles this morning. What went on at 9 o'clock? Was there any news at 9 o'clock? I don't think it was no news at 9 o'clock. Was it some Fed speakers speaking at 9 o'clock? Because the dollar went crazy for like 10 minutes. So Tuesday at 9, yeah. Waller speaks and Barkin speaks. Yeah, that was at 9 o'clock. 9:05, Waller speaks. 9:10, yeah. Because at 9 and 9 o'clock and 9:05, the dollar went crazy. You see that right there? Shot up, then 9:05, shot down. All right. Anywho, appreciate y'all, man. Now, if you're going to trade, please trade safely. If you're not going to trade, please take a copious amounts of notes so that you can study what you saw today in price action and apply that to your future trading endeavors. Until the next time, I decided to get on Al Gore's internet and share my thoughts with this thing we like to call price action. It's your boy, Aranya Grande, a.k.a. Big Spider. Spider Big. Y'all be safe. I hate these trade streets, man. Gone. Yeah.